Alright guys, welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hope yous are all alright. So in the last video we did the quest Bad Blood, which I think was just one of the little side quests in the game. I call them little, but they're definitely not little. They take a lot of time to complete. So I think what we're going to do in this video is try and get back on with this main quest. So we have to find a way to get into the wedding party, and what we'd started doing was going down the route with Radovan. So in order to continue that and get the party invite with the help of Radovan, we need to go and do this hermit mission. So it's over near Apollonia, and Apollonia is hostile. I can see here that there's enemy camps. There's actually a couple, so I don't know, I guess I'm just going to have to try and go along the road and go up here past them and just try and avoid it and get to here. But we'll give it a go, so we're going to have to go here. Hopefully don't run into anyone along the way. Oh, I think we might be... Oh! There's an agitated man on the road ahead, looking this way and that, but when he sees you, he breaks into a relieved smile, as if it's you he was waiting for. Alright. I'm close enough anyway. Don't be a trap. Don't be a trap. This doesn't look good. Yeah, no. No.
I'll show you.
You tricked me. Well, straight in with the combat. Shit.
Do it.
I don't like fighting more than one enemy at a time. I don't like this guy. Right, well, that was a great start to the video. Right, I've got this same encounter. I'm going to try and flee, but it's only a 50-50 chance. Oh, yes. Alright, we made it this time. Why does it always rain in this game? Right, we're not going that way. We're going to have to go along this road, so I need to keep...
When's the last time I ate something?
Is that a hint, Henry? That you're getting hungry? May have a sweet pancake.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he doing?
Huh? Huh?
What's his problem? Right, hang on, where's the turn? I just cut across here. There we go. Right. I keep discovering nests, and I haven't tried to get one yet. I'm assuming it means birds' nests. Horsemanship 9, nice. Another nest. You have to pay so much attention. The camps are like up there. And I don't want anything to do with those because I can't even take on 2 enemies at a time yet. I do feel like in this game, combat is going to be difficult regardless of how good your sword is, how good your armor is. It's just one of those systems where it's just going to take mastering it to actually be efficient. Alright, we're in the search area. Oh.
Whoa.
Because it's anywhere around here. Anywhere in this general area, is it? Oh, hang on, this is a path.
I should eat something.
Oh, Henry! Give our man. Right, what does nourishment? There, bread. That should sustain you. Stop complaining. I feel like this is too far. About to go out of the zone, aren't I? Yep. Maybe it was right down at the bottom where I got off my horse, you know. I know it's not that dark, but I am struggling to see a little bit. What's that noise? Why did that sound like footsteps? I'll shat myself. No, like, I can definitely hear. What the fuck? I don't like that. I can hear something. Right, where on earth is this stuff about this hermit? Oh, I discovered well. Well then. Didn't help. This game definitely doesn't hold your hand. Just a word of warning to anyone that's on the fence. I mean, the last time I had an objective like this, I struggled as well. It was when we had to find that guy who ran away from the camp. I struggled finding them, and that was in like a tiny little search area like this as well. So what is the actual objective? Find out more about the hermit. There's a couple of paths which I've taken. There's the well. And then there's not really anything else. See, I've already been up here and then I came down this here. Interesting. Oh. Oi. Here we go. Knock, knock. I'm in a private area. Yeah, so... Yeah, but... No, I don't have, surely don't have to stand here until he comes out. Knock, knock, hello. Fuck it, I'm coming in.
Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis avarimentum.
Oh, shite.
What do you want here? Clear off!
Wait, maybe. Is he getting up? Oh, shit. I thought he was going to come and smash me head in. Can we talk yet? What if I just like sneak around and try and... Right, I'm not going to lockpick anything because we know that that is never a good idea. Nice little fire you got going there. I don't want to knock him out. What, you writing there? I can't even talk to him anymore. What on earth am I supposed to do? Don't mind me. I'm just going to use your basin, trough.
Careful!
I need you to get outside. I just want to talk. Wait, hang on. What about if I stand and wait out here, maybe? Any chance? Oh, he's been sat there for 3 hours. How we mate?
I'm sorry.
It's time to get off the stool. Your ass must be going numb by now. Come on. Time to get off there. There's literally nothing I can do. I'm not going to try and lockpick him because then he'll just try and punch us. There's nothing to, like, investigate. I think I need to have a conversation with him, but I can't have a conversation with him because he won't come outside. He won't get his ass off that seat. So, I have to find out more about the hermit. Oh, wait, I have to get his sword. Where did they say it was? Oh, hang on. Oh, I should have questioned people. I kind of feel like I've messed this up anyway, though, because he will not get off that stool.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
He's still on that seat. Oh, nice one. I did not need to see that. Thanks. I just could have went the whole game without seeing that, and I'd have been fine. Mate, will you just step outside? How about hang on. Hold. Oh my god. You begin the option to pickpocket someone when you sneak up on them and focus on the pouch hanging from their belt. It consists of 2 phases, searching a pouch. Oh my god, this is nuts. I didn't want to steal anything. I bottled it. Right. If I can't get him to go outside, I'll do it myself. Right, you just sit there for 5 minutes. Actually, I could rob him while he's... I mean, I don't really want to take everything off him, but that thing there he's got's worth 180 groschen. So, yoink. Right, I'll leave you your dignity. Oh, read the diary you found. So it was worth knocking them out. Right, hang on a minute. Books. Which one do I read?
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then.
Terrible murder of 2 brothers of the order. Two unfortunates were found flogged in the sacristy of the church. The elder priest. There's something.
A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy.
How long's this thing? Do I need to go right to the end? What about the other thing? Right, you just stay there. That's it. Find the grave. I don't need lockpicks, do I? Balls. Well, let it be known that sometimes you can just knock someone out, rob them for everything they've got, and take off. I'm gonna take your pretzel, thanks. Alright, see ya. Right, let's find this grave. It's up here somewhere.
When's the last time I ate something?
Oh, Henry, give over. Honestly, you're like a broken record. Oh, shit. So, right, okay, so these items... Well, I'm going to eat that. It's in my belly now, so it's not stolen, is it? I'm going to have to, like, get rid of stuff that I nick off people. I wonder if I can store it on me horse, maybe. If I store that with pebbles, will I get away with that? Cheese. Right, you can't be hungry now, Henry. So, you can zip your lip. Right, grave. Going grave robbing now. Is there anything we won't stoop to? Right, I'm in the wrong area. Let's get a bit higher. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Nah, it's got to be like down there somewhere. Can it be? I don't think it's going to be right the way up here. Hunting spot. Alright. Ah, I see. Well, we're not going hunting. We are hunting, but not for animals. was where I went before.
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
I'm looking, Henry. Right, hold on a minute. Let me read that book again. Was it in there? My old friend Ambrose, he's been living in seclusion for a long time, but he still has the rank of seneschal. Ambrose is dead. I arrived at night at the Troskowitz rocks and found my friend sick to death. He no longer perceived me, but awoke in the morning and suddenly spoke clearly. I gave him absolution, and a little while later he let his soul out. You've already taken everything I had. At least grant me to fulfill his last wish. Give me the strength to find a way to save sinful souls. Ex nihilo something. I buried my friend Ambrose on the edge of the meadow above his hut. I piled stones by 2 gnarled birches and then marked the grave with a broken sword. 2 gnarled birches, edge of the meadow above his hut. Oh. Oh my god, it was right fucking behind me.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust. I can't do this without a spade.
Oh, shite. You're joking us. Wait a minute, why is that icon coming? Who the hell's searching for me? What? What? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't understand. Who the fuck are you? Oh, it's him in it. He's woke up.
All right, I've had enough.
Oh, he's woke up. Oh, shit. Oh, what the fuck?
It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Shit, he's coming again. I know he killed me so quickly there that last time. He seemed to like swing twice at me and I was dead. Where you at? Howie Herbert. So funny that he's just woke up and he's decided to... Where's he at? Genuinely, where the hell has he gone? Right, well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hanging around. I can't believe I don't have a shovel to dig that grave up. I'm actually quite annoyed. There's a hut over here. What's the chances they've got a shovel? Very low. Oh, if this hut's got a shovel in it, I will be eternally grateful. It's got fuck all in it. Not got a shovel in round the back here, have you? Of course not. Yeah, we'll take that. Fresh herbs spoil just like food, and their quality affects the quality of portions. If you dry them in the drying shed, they'll not spoil. Okay. Well, silly me for not being psychic and to know to bring a shovel with me. That's on me. I should have consulted me Crystal ball. I'm actually quite annoyed about that, and I'll end up forgetting. When I do eventually find a shovel, I'll forget to go back to that grave. And to be quite honest, I don't even have a fast travel point near it either, so that's not handy. We've still got quite a lot to unfog. It's a little bit scary. Anyway, I don't know why I'm messing on for. I need to just... I love that. I think it's so good. And I actually figured out that my bed is just here. So that's handy. Oh, an armorer's kit. And a leather apron. Oh. Oh, I can't pick it up. Oh, right. Wait a minute. So, I'm going to put anything that I've stolen in here. I still haven't figured out what this icon is. That little red drip. Does it mean it's broken? Because that's like a bleeding... But it looks like a bleeding like type thing. So I don't know what that is. I've yet to have it confirmed. Right, I feel like I should stash this. Stash. Oh no. Oh, never mind. That wasn't stolen, but whatever. Was that the only thing I'd nicked? Must have been. Yeah, I think I consumed the rest, didn't I? Oh, no. Stash. Right. That's fine. That'll do.
God bless.
Good news, Radovan. Oh, hang on. You can repair stuff for us, can you? Oh, it must mean that it's broken, because look at the price that that's gone up to. I'm going to leave it for now.
You know what? I'll buy you a sleeping potion recipe after all.
Well, I am holding a bit of folding at the minute, like. I'll try and haggle. 90.
Aye, I could go for that. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
If I've not remembered that, there's no way that that's stuck in my head, by the way.
What would you like?
I talked to Betty.
And?
Nothing yet. It seems there's no talking to this hermit.
And Betty didn't help you?
Well, not really. It seems she's afraid.
Betty? Afraid? And did she mention me?
She didn't.
Ah, that's all water under the bridge. Betty's a tough woman, you know. Not one you'd want to rub up the wrong way. And if she's afraid, you won't have it easy, lad.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
And get a move on, for fuck's sake. Time's running out. How can I help you today, friend?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago.
Oh.
I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Forge and hand over the sword. Oh, shit.
What would you like?
Here we go. The Hermit's Sword. Did that just say it was worth 808 groschen? Come on, get hot. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, wrong way. There we go. It's starting to go cold.
Christ, what a day.
Get it hot again.
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
I'm not gonna lie, I love smithing as much as the next man, but this is so long.
Well, I'm about halfway done.
Half?
All finished.
Nice. I thought it needs to go in the water. There we go. What, you betting I can't keep it? Quality, nice. 412, I'll take that, like, if I could sell it, but I bet I can't.
What can I do for you?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Oh, nice. Well, let's go.
Can we go to Samin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready, so what are we waiting for?
Are those your best clothes?
Oh, you're joking us.
No.
Then why haven't you changed yet? You can't go to a wedding like that, goddammit. Just look at yourself. You're going to embarrass me there. Come back when you no longer look like you just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village fete, but a nobleman's wedding, for Christ's sake. Dress up nicely so you don't disgrace me. And please, no damned armor.
All right.
Stop moaning and do it. We don't want to be late.
You know, it's funny because at the start of the game they did say that obviously the way you dress, you'll be perceived differently by people. So if you dress nicely, you'll probably be treated nicer by the majority of people. Then again, I suppose that could go the other way, and if someone sees you dressed all nice, they might want to rob you. I don't really have any... I mean, I look silly with that on. If I take my shield and that off, I mean, is that... It's kind of presentable. I mean, it's covered in blood, like. I'll have to see if I can wash that off, but... Oh, come on, I've got to get away with that. What, you betting it doesn't come off my clothes? Oh no, they look. I was just get that off. You look silly with that on. Right, take them off. Right there. Right, come on, that's presentable. Fuck.
Can we go to Samin now?
Not so fast, Henry. I told you. You can't go there like that. Come back when you no longer look like you just come from shoveling manure. We're not going to some village. Dress up now.
All right.
Stop moaning.
He's taking the piss. What's wrong with that? Where am I going to go and get some nice clothes from? I think he's overreacting, to be quite honest with you. Right, if I go to the tailor. Surely I can pick myself up something nice.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
I'd like a set of clothes for the wedding.
You've come to the right place. I'm sure you'll find something you like, and when you change into it, I'll tell you right away if it's appropriate for the wedding. I know what I'm talking about. I'm invited too. I sewed clothes for the groom.
What do you think? Can I wear this to the wedding?
No, absolutely not.
Right, okay.
Show me your wares.
A Bohemian cap. Ah, but look at how fucking expensive it is, man. I've only got... Oh, I don't even have enough to buy stuff, man. sorted by price. There we go. Oh, that's cheap. I'll get away with that. Right, so if I get that. I don't think I need a cap, like a hat on. Right, let's get that. Let's find some trousers. I am not paying 207 groschen for a fucking top. I look like a jester in them. Jeez. I'll have a simple... No, not an old pair. That's a bit nuts. I'll have them for 9.4. Other clothes. Surely I get away with that.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
You go for 20.
Satisfied?
You really won't convince me like this.
I'll go for that.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me if they were sufficient. You were supposed to tell me. You promised. Right, we'll wear that. Get the belt off. Take the gloves off. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure I already had a fucking hell, what's going on with them trousers? Oh, I see. That must mean they cover in blood. Because that other thing I had now is not anymore. When I washed myself. What's that symbol in the top left of that? That looks alright, doesn't it? I mean, it wouldn't personally be my choice, but it looks alright.
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
No.
Are you joking us? What's wrong? What's wrong with that? Right, so apparently you need 15 charisma with these clothes on to be at like an acceptable level to go to this wedding. So I've got this on my torso and I've got this on my head, which I'm hoping is going to be enough. I actually kind of look like him a bit.
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Magnificent. I couldn't have picked a better outfit myself. I think you're ready to dazzle them all.
Thank fuck for that. Oh, what's this?
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired, fancies himself and talks like a noble.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of the Semine wedding. Everyone wants new clothes from me. Even Bashka the butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king, and he isn't even going to the wedding. So no, I haven't seen your friend and I can't help you. Sorry.
Right, well, we're wedding ready. I'm back and I'm ready to go.
Can we go to Semine now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear. You seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I'll bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Right, wait for von Bergov. We've got to go and talk to this guy first. Svatja.
Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Well, sorry about that.
Ah, you have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans? Aye, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
What can you do? I had to defend my lord.
So he really is some kind of nobleman, is he? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I hope he forgets it quickly. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatja. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
The son of the biggest drunkard around. Be glad you didn't have the honor. Fortunately, my father's not here to embarrass me again.
I've heard about him.
I'm sure you did.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
Do you know who she is?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Oh, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
It's quite funny, actually. Right, out the way.
Never give up.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
Out the way, Shakespeare.
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice.
Balls.
And a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
This is so embarrassing.
I don't know. I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem, so let's see if you know any.
Leave it off. Mishka's not interested in any poems.
Finally. Thank you.
Mishka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realise that.
But I thought
Oi,
you
oi.
liked it. Well, I don't understand this at all, but girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma then. And give her my greetings.
But
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out though.
But
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Keep
I'm
dreaming,
sorry.
fella.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
They call it Silver Skalitz because they used to mine the stuff there.
And they don't anymore.
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground and we had to flee.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honour?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
I swear to God if I have to dance.
Twit. So. And 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
I know. And if Henry doesn't fuck up completely, today will be no different.
I'm so glad it's...
See? You're doing pretty good.
Oh, you're not the worst dancer yourself.
You flatterer. Better keep your mind on the steps.
I'm so glad I don't have to do anything here. Oh! The neck's gonna fall off.
He can't possibly come off worse than Boyd. Unless he tries to help her right away. Here in front of everyone? That takes some balls.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. Glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Berghoff in return.
Alright, the wedding's underway. Someone got a quest here. You? What's Betty?
What are you doing here? I hope you don't get into another brawl like you did at my place.
First of all, I didn't start it. And secondly, who'd you take me for? I know how to behave at a wedding.
I hope so. I'll tell Lord Samin to watch out for you. It happens.
What did this?
Well, she's not giving me a quest there, is she?
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Oh, I just got up to level 9 there in the midst of that. Right, let's talk to Tuma.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semin would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semin's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast. And now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time, but someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
I'm gonna fail this miserably. Collect food. 40.
Hey, young man, you must be deaf. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Why does she look exactly like Bohemia? And I can't see Dubravka without thinking of Martin Dubravka, who plays in goal for Newcastle. It's a very unique surname to me.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand, so there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dubravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Don't worry about the people. Just keep looking at me, and you won't care about anyone else.
I don't think that'll work.
How about I get you something to drink? For courage?
Well, that might work.
What do you fancy?
I'd like some wine.
You are? Wine for the fair maid.
Thank you. And cheers. I don't drink very often.
Today is a special occasion. Young Lord Semine is getting married.
So we should at his age. So, shall we dance?
Let there be music.
This will get us some rep.
I don't know. Not that it matters. I wouldn't have thought he'd go. What choice did he have?
I just hope one of us don't fall over or something.
The bottom foot was mine. Punishment. Oh God, this is punishment.
You said that already.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
Why do I feel like if I pick that though, she'll see right through me and I'll fail it? Oh, fuck it.
You dance like a fairy, Dubravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first.
I think I got away with it.
Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet down.
Nice. Right. Is he gonna... I was hoping I could get down below up here, but I can't, obviously.
I'm sorry.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Too much should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way, please.
Not lying when they said she was stubborn. How do I get her away from there? So I need to get into that pantry. She's looking straight at the door as well. I need her to...
What are you after? There's food and drink in the courtyard. Get out of my way. You'll find food outside. What are you doing here? There's plenty of food outside. This is my kitchen.
So if I take all this and then tell her there's no food left, is that the play? What a ridiculous thing to do, by the way. Everyone will be fuming here seeing me do this. Sticking all this in my pockets. Counters. No. Right. Is the food anywhere else?
This is my...
No, I can't speak to her and tell her there's no food. Are you joining us?
What are you looking for? There's plenty...
Oh, hang on. I know I don't need any more, but might come in handy. If I've got to give 40 of it away, at least I'll have extras. Collect food on the wedding. Time to bring it to the guard. You got two, man.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Alright, there's one thing done. I'll speak to the Moravians.
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, it's his twat.
Easy, gents. Come in peace.
What are you doing here anyway, fella? One punch in the gob was near enough for you.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start greeting.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's no fit to drink. We have to find something better.
Why me? Can't you fetch it yourself?
We cannot do that. Everybody kens us around here. We're all Seminski thinking. We stick out like a sore thumb. But gee, you're just a dab wee fella that nobody kens. No one will take a blind bit of notice.
Oh, thank you very kindly. You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't have been up pishy. But old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
All right. But how will I recognise this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right then. I won't let you down.
I'm just tired of the endless delays.
That's enough. Maybe old enough to marry, but as long as I'm alive, you know.
Is it this one here?
All right.
I think it's this. Maybe not.
Excuse me.
She won't even have a chance to enjoy the wedding.
No, it definitely is that guard, isn't it? I can't talk to him, so I can't even like get him to move.
I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Come on, older. Cheer up, or your bride will leave you at the altar.
First, the ceremony would actually have to start.
Kiss my ass.
Oh yeah, he's fuming, isn't he? It's gonna kick off here, innit?
Really, here's a drink.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Get on. Let's just wait for him to go. Probably a silly idea for me to steal all of this. Oh, save your schnapps, I need that. Obviously, I didn't want to do... Right, there we go. Is he coming back, or...
Is invited as a guest.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
And couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work before Lord Semyon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. There's all a commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semyon. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did he do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
Aye. I've been looking for it ever since.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing?
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Yellow.
They say the winner will get a handsome prize. Did any of you partake? I did. And how did you do?
He got his arse kicked. I saw it with my own eyes.
The tongue but deceives the mind.
That's green.
Maybe I'm gonna have to slash
Oh. Careful.
You'll regret that, fucker.
He'll have a fit.
Town full of monks.
What's he to me, old?
Oh my god, it's Hans.
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me? Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my arse for a while. So, are you glad to see me?
You nicked the sword, you bastard.
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
Oh, I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
That doesn't mean that he's like describing what he saw, but it doesn't mean that he wasn't the one that actually did all this.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to. But do you actually have a choice? You can either throw more empty accusations at me, or you can try and find him. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Well, he weaseled his way to this wedding.
That won't work on me!
Right, where's Svatya?
Many of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county. If I find out you're lying to me...
Where's my gallant chevalier?
What did you just call me?
I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
I don't really have time for this, but...
I see, you naughty girl. Where?
I'll show you. Follow me.
Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
Get up, Shaggy.
Of course. Pardon me.
Alright, well that was that was 2 minutes and done.
I'll be on my way right after.
All over his yard.
I bet that precious bull of his just...
Oh, are you alright there?
I
just can't decide.
I hope they didn't take anything out of the cellar.
Right, Svatcha, where are you?
Well, too, you know.
What if you lend me the bullock on the Lord's Day?
Willing you for the gift for your
Would you like to see it?
No, thanks.
Why have I got no clothes on? Oh, shit! Because I was shagging? But I better get me clothes back on. Whoops.
Where have you been?
I'm not making
I don't actually know where I'm supposed to be looking here. Can't even pull the torch out. There's so many chests to lockpick here. It's nuts.
Where have you been? Henry? I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's the cellar guard's fault. He let them in there.
That idler. I'll have him whipped. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
I feel bad for throwing him under the bus.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
Don't worry. The cook doesn't know anything.
She'll figure it out anyway. She's not a stupid woman. But it's not my problem now. Well, since you've served me well, I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'd be honored.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman. And as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him. Where's Lord von Berghoff? Why hasn't he arrived yet?
I don't know. I asked the Chamberlain, but he couldn't tell me much either, though he said he expected him to arrive soon.
I hope he's right.
I hope so too. He promised me he'd come to my son's wedding. I don't think he'd dishonor me like this.
Right, where on earth is this sword at?
Then we'll see how long that smirk will last. Lord Selena's really outdone himself with this tournament. Have you seen anyone who you think
I don't know, I can't find Svatcha though, this is the problem.
The ceremony will be held.
Dickhead.
Radovan's present for young Lord Semine is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it.
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
I know you took the sword. I have witnesses.
Do you see a sword on me? You can't prove anything.
You won't wriggle your way out of this one after what you've been saying about the Semines. And if you don't have the sword anymore, so much the worse for you. It'll look like you not only nicked it, but sold it too.
But you can't. All right then. I confess.
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Semine. for the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Poor Radovan will be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it fast, so I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
God be with you.
So that's why it was yellow over here. Oh my god, if I'd have just came out here and actually looked in the...
Here it is. Just like Slatya said.
Of our young lord.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
I won't grass him up.
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say. You have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Bergov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Bergov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Bergov's not coming. So why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
I can tell you that. It happens. Just watch.
Where are they at?
Ready to go.
Right. Who's going to tell me what happened with their head?
Tell me something I don't know.
He's fucking halfing everywhere.
Shall we go looking for him?
Don't bother me now, Henry.
Careful.
Am I bloody thick as pig shit here or what?
What heart, you goat? He got spurned by a girl.
Something needs the forge.
Welcome, Henry. You came with Radovan, did you?
Aye. He took me with him because we forged that sword together.
He did the right thing. Olbram's here too. That toothless old bastard. I hope he has enough sense not to disgrace Lord Samin.
Why did they even invite him?
He's the richest farmer in the county. No denying that. I understand Lord Samin didn't want to offend him. But still, let's leave it be and have a drink, shall we?
I'd love to have a drink with you.
To your health, Henry.
To yours.
I'm sorry. Christ. Gave them food. I thought the Grim
Tell you what, it would be nice if they just put the markers on, like, so I'm not bloody looking for ages to find these people. I know that the game doesn't want to hold your hand, but how? It's not going to kill you to show me where I need to go.
What about you?
Congratulate the newlyweds and the nowhere to be seen.
Never.
Go ahead and have fun then. I want to find out.
Well, he's the groom.
I thought the Grim Reaper was coming for me. But it's only Olbram. What do you want from us, you old fart?
Come on, let's go.
So the groom's here, but not the bride. But I'm supposed to congratulate the newlyweds.
We're at the wedding.
I don't really know what it was I gave them. I just got it from the fella.
Am I missing something here?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master. But little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Everybody.
Let's check upstairs.
Father-in-law.
Name on there. I know where the groom is, I just don't know where the bride is.
For that, you'd have to marry him. I'm a silly goose.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
I've seen him.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
He's literally upstairs getting pissed.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Nah, don't think too much about it. You've had a bit to drink, and that can make all sorts of things come into your head. You'll have a clearer mind tomorrow.
You're right. To hell with all of it. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Where is the booze?
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, Wait! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this one went home.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you!
Oh dear.
Nice strike!
Right, here we go. Fighting multiple opponents. Unpleasant, best avoided. You have no other choice. Try and keep your enemies in front of you. Well, obviously. Blocks. Right, okay. Ah, circle to jump backwards. I didn't know that. By holding R1, you can select another target. I also didn't know that.
Take that!
Slice him up! Ready to die!
Christ!
Piece of shit!
Flank him!
Right, that dodging is coming out. That's really good.
You're great!
Fuck yourself!
Hey!
We underestimated him! Slice him up!
You lived like a wretch, and now you'll die like one.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests. For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh. Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
What's going on here?
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should, but he's not.
And why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake, get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry? I understand. You're annoyed. And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha-fucking-ha. Hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move in!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way, and our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you, or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Alright, for whom the bell tolls. Right, guys, well, I think we're going to leave it there for now. So we completed Wedding Crashes. That's the first time we went back to a main quest for quite a while. It was quite a long one as well. This game is just... Do you know what though, right? I've been playing here for over 2 hours, and this game does such a good job of time just passes you by. Like, it's not felt like I've been playing it for 2 hours. It's a very rare feeling that I get, or at least I feel like I get nowadays with games where time just passes me by, and the next thing I know, like, I'm looking at me clock on my phone, and then I look again, and it's been like an hour. It's mad. So I guess it's safe to say that I am enjoying this and I'm very immersed in it. So I'm looking forward to more. And I hope you don't mind these longer parts, but I feel like just naturally these are where they should stop. I don't really want to go halfway through a quest and then stop and then do it in another part. It just feels wrong to me. So we're just going to have to keep going and playing it by ear, guys. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you're new around here as well. It really helps us out a lot. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year, so every little helps. But other than that, guys, I hope wherever you all are, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.